On this episode of In the Box, I showcase a set that has had me fooled for years based on the variations between both Canadian and US releases. And today's card segment takes me back to my elementary days. Stick around. The weekend's just getting started, and so is this episode right now. I'm back! I'm back on the camera again! I'm back! For those of you that have no idea what song I was doing a parody of, it's an old one. Aerosmith's Back in the Saddle. When I was a kid, I had the big LP record. Yeah, very, very interesting as a kid to discover Aerosmith, let me tell you. So welcome along to another episode of In the Box, a hockey card show, episode number 35. Friday's edition. Friday's edition. Friday's edition of In the Box. I don't pride myself in making a fool of myself. So here is hoping that you guys didn't work terribly hard this week, and it was a pretty easygoing, flowing week to land you to this Friday. So why don't we get this episode and your weekend started? And here we go. As always, we have our beautiful Flashback Friday. This one's going to take us back, once again, into the 90s. And this week, I showcase a set that I am sure you are not going to be very shocked about. With this set consisting of 420 cards, it was a pretty fancy set, according to me, as a youngin'. This week, I showcase the wonderful set of 1992-93 Pinnacle. I couldn't count how many times I mentioned on this show how much I liked the dark cards, and this was the premier set that introduced me to dark cards. It was also one of very few packs that I ever bought as a kid in 1992, going to a small, very small mall in Hanmer, Ontario, and walking into their pharmacy and noticing these jumbo packs. No idea where I got the money from, but I had money and bought one pack. To this day, I still remember exactly what I was thinking when I opened this pack. I revealed those cards and I was just in awe. The fact that they had gloss on them, I was kind of like, holy man, these are nice. On top of all that, I was shocked because there was actually an insert in there. And as I mentioned before, I never really got any really solid hits or anything of that nature in the very limited amount of packs that I opened as a kid. So you better believe I took extra care of that one insert. Oh yeah. This Pinnacle release had two versions. Of course, the Canadian and the American. The very interesting part about this set was that there was more changes than just the different types of languages on the back. The Canadian release had a bilingual back, and the American was strictly English. But they took it a little step further. The Canadian and US version of the following cards had different photography. Card numbers between 1 and 220 and 271 to 330. And if that wasn't enough to make a little bit of a change, well, the name bars on the back could also give away what version that you had if you weren't paying attention to the languages on the back and you didn't know what version of the photo you had. By simply flipping the card to the back, if it was a pink name bar, you had the Canadian version, and if it was teal, you had the US version. Although the design in itself wasn't super spectacular, sometimes simplicity just does the job. That really cool gradient name bar in the front was pretty cool. Looked really good, especially with that black background. On top of which, the player image often popped out of that box in the background, which really added a nice touch. The most noteworthy rookies of that release at the time was Roman Hamrlik, Andrei Kovalenko, always like saying that name, and Martin Straka. On to the insert sets. Team 2000. This 30 card set, of course, again, Canadian and American variations. Canadian being bilingual, and of course, the US strictly English. And instead of only having a select number of different images between both versions, the front image of the entire set on either version were entirely different. And that subset highlighted some of the greatest players in the game at the time. But we cannot forget Team Pinnacle, a very tiny set of only 6 cards. Although each card had no backs in the sense of statistics or even a write-up. Randomly inserted into packs at a ratio of 1 per 125 packs. If you got one, you were pretty happy. It's probably a good idea to mention that these were actually not photographs. They were paintings by an artist by the name of Christopher Greco. They were pretty well done paintings. And very similar to the base set, if you were unsure of what variation you had, whether it was the US or the Canadian version, you could just look at the title. If it was in teal, you knew it was from the US, and red or pink was the Canadian version. In my childhood days, this set was pretty awesome, not to mention a little fancy. But even to this day, you could still find the odd box to rip open some packs and pull out some pretty awesome Hall of Famers. And that concludes our Flashback Friday. Let's get back to basics. We have got a parcel here from John Carlo that we are going to get into. Let's go ahead and check out what's in the box right now. I'm back on the card cam again. I'm back. It works for this too. That's a great song for this. Wow, it works. It works. So here we go. We have got a parcel from John Carlo, as I mentioned previously. So we are going to dip into some of this. And he's got a few things sitting on the top here, so I'm just going to grab that and see what he sent us. I think these might be a couple of freebies, because I don't recall any of this stuff being mentioned or brought up. So we got a jumbo of Cam York Young Guns. That's pretty neat. I don't have a ton of the jumbo cards. I do have some previous years and different sets and stuff like that. I really need to start buying the bigger top loaders. I guess the 5x7s and the 4x6s and you know all the. I have so many different sizes of different top loaders. Oh my gosh! I just know that I need to get some. And what seems weird is that you'd think that they would probably have, and maybe they do, and I've never seen them. Is like oversized. I can't really call them penny sleeves because they wouldn't be pennies. Yeah, probably like $6 per sleeve, but you know, something like a penny sleeve where you could put them on the larger things, the larger cards. But I don't know. I don't even know if those exist. I never really thought of it till just now. So, but that would be pretty neat. And what do we got here? What do we got here? What is this? What is this? Stickers. Oh my gosh. From $89.90. Oh, flip. Holy man, I just had a surge of memories come back. Like, you ever have a moment where you're brought back to a certain time in your life? Like you're still there. You remember everything, and oh my God, this is crazy. Now, I know they're just stickers. I collect stickers as well. But these ones here, these specific ones from 89.90. Oh my gosh. I still have this gentleman on my Facebook. So let me just get into a bit of a story since I have one. When I was in grade, I don't know if it was grade 7 or 8, or it was one of those primary numbers anyways. Those single number grades. Grade 6, grade 7, or whatever. There were two students in my class. One by the name of Jeff and another one by the name of Yannick. And they were big hockey fans. Oh, look at that. There's a Gretzky right there. They were big hockey fans. And I remember a day when we were surrounding one, I don't know if it was Yannick or if it was Jeff, but one of them had this sticker book. And all of us, a bunch of us, were surrounding his desk as he was going through his sticker book. I don't know if he was adding more to it or we were just looking at it. But that's what these bring me back to, is that specific day. And I'm shocked that I remember. But this, elementary school, like, wow. Like, that just dude, Giancarlo, that, like, you have no idea, like, how much that just hit me. Like, wow, that is awesome. I don't remember the team stickers though. I've never seen these, but the stickers themselves of the players with that design, I remember these. And I do believe I may have this entire set of just the stickers. I never put them in the book. Wow. Jeez, this brings me back. Wow. Okay. Flashback big time there. Wow, we had a flashback Friday and now a personal flashback right there. A couple of these fell out as well. I have some of these. These were so hard to protect. These little guys. Oh boy. Yeah, they're so hard to protect. Because they're just so tiny. There's no stats or anything on the back. You know, these are things that I would likely showcase at some given point. But one episode at a time. Gary McAdam. Plett. Oh man. Oh man. That is nuts. What else did he send us? What else is this? What is this? I assume they're just stickers, eh? Oh, that is cool. I've never seen these before, though. I guess it was just a sticker? I don't know. I wouldn't assume there's like a sticker book for it, right? Like, what is it like? Is it for a car? Or like, I don't really know. I've never seen them. They're like shaped like an egg. You'd think it'd be like a shape of a puck or something, but no. It's an egg-shaped sticker. So, and I might know some people that would really appreciate. Well, what do we have here? We have Oilers. And Philly. I don't know anyone that's a Philly fan, I don't think, but I do know a couple Oiler fans. So that's pretty freaking cool. Thank you very much, good sir. And there is a little bit more right here. These look like a little bit newer ones. I think these are 1920, right? Yeah, 1920. I doubt it, but my better half was trying to complete her book from this specific year. So maybe there's one in here or two that she might need, but I doubt it because she was only missing 12 out of, I think there's over 600 to complete the sticker book. So okay, here we go. I'm just going to grab a chunk of cards and see what we've got. I don't necessarily know what's in here, but you know what? I think this looks like it's just, I think these are just fillers. That's my guess. I think these are just fillers to make sure nothing moved in the box. So just a bunch of base cards. I'll just take a look and see. Sometimes I'll see a card of a certain team or player, and I'll be like, oh, what's his name's kid would like that, or such and such would collect that, or bring it to their nephew or something. Okay, we got a nice little mix of stuff in here. Okay, so that chunk don't count. That chunk don't count. So let me grab another. Oh, look at that. He's got some stuff in. Hold on. There's some some team bags here. What do we got here? Guelph's. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, no. That's not the... What? Oh, that's on team bag? Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey, what's going on here? No! Are you serious right now? 1920 Guelph Storm limited edition set 1. What? Dude! It was just a few episodes back where I mentioned, I like getting minor league stuff. And then this comes in. What? Now that's freaking cool. That is neat. I'm just at a loss for words right now. I was not expecting that at all. So I'm guessing these are what, checklists? Oh, I guess not. They're just advertisement cards. Printing group, M&T printing group. Well, they didn't put much of a design to the cards, really. They're very, 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 very plain. Very plain. There's I don't know if you could see it, but a very faint image in the background there of the player. Very faint, but I mean, I think if you could see it a little bit better, it would bring out the card a little bit more. But as far as the name bar and stuff like that, a very, very simple design, almost too simple. But regardless, it is a minor league set, and I did mention, I like going after the minor league sets, so this is freaking cool. I mean, I know I can always drive to Guelph or something and go buy one, but it's a long way to go just to go buy a team set. Wow! Oh my gosh, this episode is already spectacular to me. Between the memories of the stickers and the team set, and holy flip, I didn't even get into anything really quite yet. So this is just a base card here. I believe I have this entire set, but I always like to double check to make sure. You never know, you might be missing one or two. So let's see what else we got here. SP Authentic. This looks like a couple of base cards as well. Yes, sirree, Bob. Now that was an awesome set. This 2005-2006 Ice. That was so freaking cool because you can actually feel it's embossed and whatnot, right? And that was so freaking cool. When I first got these, I think I got 2005-2006 Ice in I want to say dollar packs. That's all I can describe it as. It's basically you go to a card shop and they would just fill a team bag full of different base cards. And that was my my first taste of Upper Deck Ice 2005-2006, and I absolutely fell in love with these cards. Very awesome set. Very awesome base set. I will say that much. Okay, we've got some Black Diamond. A couple of base cards here as well. Lettinen, Miller. Oh, that's a double diamond for Lettinen. Those were nice. These were nice base cards too. The SP Authentic. What year is this? I want to say 11-12. Oh, I was off. It's 10-11, but very nice cards. I love the way how like they started to fade out the part, like the bottom here. Started to fade that out. That was freaking cool. That was a really awesome idea. Looks like a very elegant card. If I can say as much. Okay, what else we got here? We got another frig off. Giancarlo, are you kidding me right now? This is freaking cool. So the Marley's got a chunk of the Marley set. Limited edition. What year is it though? 6, 7 by the looks of it on the back. Wow, those are shiny. Those, I'm shocked that these have, maybe that's why they're limited edition, right? Because they have the foil on them. That is so cool. Let's see some of these names here. Colin Murphy, John Mitchell, Alex Foster. Holy moly, dude. Justin Pogge. Wow. That is so freaking cool. What is going on, dude? Thank you. Holy jeez. I know, right? Like, who really gets excited over, like, minor league cards? Really? Come on, dude. Get your head in the game. Well, I do. Like, that's freaking cool. Now I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I want to see what else is in here now, because he's got little packs here in, like, in larger penny sleeves. And it's a little stack of cards, so I'm like, what's in here? Oh, is this that artifact set? I think this is the artifact set that he was asking me, yo, you need this, dude? You need this set? And I said, yeah. I think I do. What is that, 2021? I'm pretty sure I do. I'm more than positive I do, yes. Well, yeah. Yeah, if I didn't, I wouldn't have said yeah. So there's probably a set of these in here. Let me just take a look here. There's probably a big chunk of them. Yeah, there they are right here. Oh, what's this? What is this? Oh, it's another one? You sent me 2 sets of the Guelph Storm? Is that what's going on right here? 2 sets? That's what it's looking like. Oh, no, it's set number 2. The frig, hold on. Does that say set number? Oh, man. Oh, that is freaking cool. You set me up with both. Oh my god, dude. That is awesome. I'm just taking a look at some of the names here. Oh, frig, man. I would have never gotten these otherwise, I don't think. Like I said, I'm not going to drive all the way to Guelph just to pick them up. I did look at certain teams online to see if I can purchase the sets through the website, and some of the shipping, holy frick! Like, I don't remember what teams there were. There were 2 teams specifically, like the set, like they want like $15-20 for it, whatever. It's like, okay, well, whatever, okay. But the shipping flat rate was $18. Like, when the shipping is pretty much the same as the product, or like not far off, no. It's not worth it. I'm sorry. Nope. Don't tell me you're not making money off of the shipping, because it does not cost $18 to ship a little 20-card lot. I'm telling you. I'm trying to take you for all they can. So, now we got this stack of stuff here, but as I mentioned, this is all artifacts. So this should be a set of artifacts 2021. So finally I have a set of those. I just got to put it in order. My OCD kicks in and I got to put everything in order. Well, and there's still quite a bit in the box left to go. So let's, you know what? Let's dig in. Let's grab, I'm going to grab a stack here. I mean, the show started, but it hasn't really started. You know, if you know what I'm saying. And I know you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to grab this stack here and check and see what we got in from Giancarlo. All right. Debut dates. Really like these ones. I like this design. I know I tend to repeat myself an awful lot on this show. But I just say it as it is. Hard to see the name, though. I'll admit. For me, it's hard to see the freaking name. It's typed in white font. Not even bold. Very thin. And I can barely see it. Oh, and sometimes, yeah, I know. I can just flip the card back there, but... Okay. Another debut dates here. Yeah, forget that. I want to say that's Bunting. Oh, look at that. I was right. Bunting. Yeah. Okay. And look at that. Jamie Drysdale. Every time I see Drysdale, I did this on a previous episode, I almost call him like something like Drydstidle or something like that. I don't know why. But I caught myself that time. So that is his rookie card from Metal Universe. Lucas Raymond. Metal Universe. Zegras. Very nice. These are very nice cards. I've gotten a lot of Metal Universe stuff from Giancarlo, actually. Like that episode. I'll never remember what numbers they are specifically, but that episode we got like a ton of them. Ton of the inserts from Metal Universe. That was a great episode. I loved that. I loved doing that one. That was pretty awesome. So once again, we are getting more Metal Universe from Mr. Giancarlo. And a nice little collection here of the rookies. Cam York, as we had him in the one of the jumbos. Right? Yes. My memory kicks in well some days and not so good on other days. Udi portraits. Raquel. Got a bunch of those. Ton of those. And then these ones as well. Why do I always have to do that? I always screw up the names sometimes. There was one episode where I was trying to say, you know what, I'm going to try and say it and I'm going to screw it up and then it's not going to make any sense. But anyways, there was this word that I say all the time, pretty much say it all the time or type it quite often. And I went to go say it on the show. Susceptible. God, see, I just did it again. And it's like, and I tried to say that episode, like, it just wouldn't come out proper. I don't know why. The camera is on and I screw up like crazy. Camera's off and I speak perfect. It's unbelievable. Well, maybe not perfect, but better than when the camera's on. And I think it's probably because, you're like thinking in your head, you're like, don't screw up. Don't screw up. Don't screw up, dude. Don't screw up. What do? You screw up. It never fails. Never fails. But you know what? I am human after all. So, comes with the territory, right? We all go through some difficult times, sometimes when we're put on the spot. More Udi portraits. I'm sticking to that name now, Udi portraits. Same thing with Bowman. Bowman Chrome. We're going to keep that as Bohm. I still crack up over that. Oh, what do we got here? Bohm. Oh, gosh. I'm excited for the weekend. I'm excited. Some Udi portraits once again. Now, I remember reading a post when these first came out. And people were posting them up like, oh, these are the hits I got out of my box or whatever. And people were making comments about how these were the old 90s class photos when they used to have those neon stripes in the back and stuff like that. Oh gosh, I remember that. And I cracked up so bad when I was reading those comments. Oh geez, some more Udi portraits. It's a great day. It's a great day, guys. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day as well. Some honor roll, superstar honor roll card here. Let's get going here. Another honor roll. Matt Duchene. Yeah, we're starting to see stuff that we've gotten quite a bit already. So hoping. Well, I guess we'll see. Well, I guess we'll see what else is in here, because this was a very shocking parcel. Oh, look at that. Center of attention. It's a Benajad. A bit of a change up there. Grab the next one. Another center of attention. Zegras. Some more honor roll. Barzal. Brock Besser. Zach Parise. So that is the oh my gosh, what's the, now I'm come on. Anyways, where they have the one in his hockey uniform, then one in his suit. Variation. That's the word I'm looking for. That's the one I'm looking for. Jeez. And this is the French variation. I've been getting quite a bit of these every now and then. The French variations. I wonder if anyone... I assume someone's got to be collecting that set. Someone's got to be. Right? There's always a collector for something. That's something that somebody told me long ago. When I was humming and hawing about what I wanted to do with my life. And how I wanted to have my own business. And I wanted to, do things and go in this market. And then I would get very discouraged. And a wise older gentleman, older than me, is how I should probably word that, said there's always a collector for something. Whether it's bottle caps, it could be the bottles, it could be like almost anything is collectible, right? So yeah, we had a pretty awesome talk that evening, and realized there's always a collector for something, right? Realize that. Marc-Andre Fleury, this is double diamond. It's weird seeing him in a Chicago uniform. Yeah, it's so strange. Double diamond from the extended series. Zach Parise, oh peachy blue, the blue. And the reflections. This is a set that, man, it's gonna take me a bit, I think, to complete this one, because if you've watched most episodes up to this point, you'll know I haven't gotten very many of those, and I don't think I've gotten very many prior to recording episodes. So Duncan Keith retro. That's not a bad design, this one. From 21-22. That's not a bad design for a retro. I like that. That's all right. That's all right. I'm gonna give that one a good rating. I don't know. I never rate them. I just oh, there we go. So another variation. That's freaking cool. And the French variation. Lawson Cruz. Okay, what else we got here? Anderson, the rainbow parallel. Getting down now. Austin Matthews. Retro. That is nice. That is nice. What else we got here? There we go. Draisaitl. Where's Drysdale there? Where is he? Draisaitl rainbow variation or parallel. Morgan Riley, the sunset. I actually like the sunset. Like I don't always understand some of the different parallels they release. I don't quite understand why. Like, what do we make as a parallel? And like some of the names are just weird. Like, that just don't seem to go with it, right? That's just my opinion. Like, sunset. Like, you could have made something different, right? Like, something hockey related, right? Like, hey, next year we're going to release in the set a new parallel set. It's called Campfire. Yeah. We'll just have a campfire in the background of the player while we have a picture of them skating on ice. There we go. There we go. That's an idea. That's an idea. Like, I just don't get it sometimes. I don't get it. I guess it is a good switch up, but I don't get it. I don't. Robertson, Sweet Selections. That's pretty cool. I like that how they put the draft, like the draft logo in the back there. That is pretty cool. Liking that. We got another one going here. Best in the world. Remember my Celine Dion? The skit from Celine Dion, SNL. Celine Dion, I am the best singer in the world. That's what I think of every time I see that title. Best in the world. Best in the world. Austin Matthews. That's not a bad looking card. It looks a little off cut though in the back though. I'm sure you can see that. It's it's pretty freaking obvious. But I don't know. The front doesn't look so bad. Mostly looks pretty centered to me. And last one in the pack is Phenoms. That's from Tim Hortons. But were these not colored? Oh, okay. I'm like, were they not colored like a light blue? I can't really tell from the front. I guess I can if I'm looking through here, but I can notice it better on the back. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Those are really, really nice inserts especially for Tim Hortons set, right? Okay, so I'm not gonna be a fool. Don't be a fool, baby. Don't be a fool. I'm actually going to pick the card that may be the one that's going to be the card of the episode. I'm not gonna put myself in that position again where I'm stuck. Okay, here we go. There it is. That's just a maybe. That's just like a possible, because who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows, right? That's all I'm going to say. Because we still have to dip into... Alright, everything's falling around over here. Trying to be careful. We still got to dip into our Classico Paco. And I thought... I don't know. Should I have a title for this segment? Is this a segment that's going to carry on once we're done with the boxes? I don't know. There we go. And I thought, what do we call it? Paco Day? Call it Craco Pack? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, maybe I just won't have a title for it. Maybe we'll just do it. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. It is Friday. All goes into Flashback Friday. Kind of themed a little bit, I think. Friday's episode is a little themed. And then we're going to grab a pack at the bottom of this left side here. If I can grip it. If I can grab it. Come on. Get out of there. Alright, that's the one we're using. We're going to grab that one. put this back over here. Okay. Alright, guys. Let's see what kind of stuff we get, or what players we get, because we already know we're not gonna like pull like autographs and stuff. We already know that. So let's just see what we're getting. A checklist, yes! We've got it made. I'm rich now. That's it. All right, so OHL Western Division checklist. Oh boy, this is so I'm guessing I think the checklists were separate. I don't think they were part of the set. I could be wrong, but I don't think they were. Because if they were, they'd be right at the front of the whole set at number 4, because that's what number this one is. And yeah, I think that's a separate set altogether. All right, let's get into this. What do we got? Buckley from the Whalers. Hey from the Guelph Storm. Robinson from the Niagara Falls Thunder. Peter Hogan, Oshawa Generals. Belleville Bulls, Sharupov? That's what it looks like it says to me. Sharupov, we're going to go with that. We all know I'm not the greatest at pronouncing names. Let's just admit it. Let's just call it what it is, okay? Green from the Sioux Greyhounds. And, that's a head coach. Patterson. Even had coaches in here, just like Pro Set and stuff. Okay. Matt Cook from the Spitfires. And last card, Lowe. I actually, I like how they did the like how they did the bottom team. Like, what are you trying to say? I like the font, and I like the effect that they put on it, where it goes from a gray to the primary colors of the team. Or are they all the primary colors? Hold on. Oh, they are. Okay, I noticed it more on here. I thought the bottom were all gray at the bottom, but they're not. They're actually the colors of the team. Okay, that makes more sense, actually. But the majority of them whenever I'd look at it, it looked like it was gray at the bottom. But now at a closer look, it is not. Corrected once again, Mr. D. Okay. And of course, we did one of those, so we got to dip into one of these. What was it that what's his name said to me? And nothing like going back. What? I forget how he worded that. Nothing brings me back like opening up a pack of OPG. That's how I'm paraphrasing, because I don't think that was exactly how he worded it, but I think that's how he meant it. Good old Scott. Good old Scott. Been awesome. Awesome viewer, supporter, and provider. Yeah, that's the word. Provider. All right, guys. You guys get first dibs. You guys can fight over it if you want. I don't really mind. This one's fully intact. So, get your mitts on that. You can have a good chew. Oh, man. All right, gonna wipe off the front of the card. Oh, my God, that's a lot of dust. Or whatever it is. Whatever that stuff is on the gum. Keep it from sticking to stuff. And let's check out and see what we got. So we got another one of the inserts. Man, these cards are so nice in the sense that they're nice. They're white. The corners are sharp. Because I don't think I don't think I've seen too many that are like in really nice condition outside of the packs. So that's pretty nice. They're pretty nice. All right, here we go. Rick Wamsley. Okay, Rick Tocchet. Very nice. Very nice. Matt Sundin. Look at that. On the Nordiques. Holy flip. His second year card. Oh, that is awesome. Like it was like this, the backs of these are actually, they're interesting. And I say interesting, I think they're the colors are good. The colors are really good. I'm not a fan of yellow and like just yellow in general. But I like it how they have, you know, some red, they have the white with the blue, and then that lovely skate, you know. That it's pretty neat. It's a pretty nice back. Just gonna say that. So second year, Matt Sundin right there from O-Pee-Chee. Nice. Another Nordiques. Stefan Morin. Or Morin, or I don't know. Is it supposed to be spoken in French? I don't know. Where is he from? Because I'm going to assume he's from Quebec. And he is from Quebec. So Stefan Morin. There we go. Joe Murphy. Very, very cool. Scott Arniel. Oh my God, some of these names just bring me back. Oh, remember sitting in my living room, on the floor of my living room, my parents' house as a kid, watching our TV, watching the playoffs, sorting my cards, whatever little cards that I had. Yeah. Hearing a lot of these names. Dino Ciccarelli. Jeez. All-Star card! Chelios! Look at that. All-Star card. Oh my gosh. Childhood coming back in packs and in waves this episode. Holy man. This is great. This is great. And ending it off with Steve Conroy. Very cool. I feel like there's a bit of residue on the back of this one here. There we have it. Okay. All right, guys. All right. Okay, are we ready? We ready? You got to be ready. All right, our runner-up for today's episode is this one here. The All-Star Chris Chelios. I like this design. I don't know what it is. I really like the font that they use for the All-Star. I don't know why. It's just, you know, having that nice little puck there with the O-Pee-Chee in it. The puck graphic is not the greatest, of course, but it is pretty neat. Being that it is Chris Chelios All-Star card. That's not a bad hit. Like, well, I wouldn't call it a hit per se, but I mean, you know, opening these up as a kid, it'd be like, an all-star card. That would be pretty cool. That would be cool. Getting that as a kid, at least in my opinion. Look at that, dropping stuff still. At least we can be certain I will always be dropping stuff. So thankfully, I think this has saved me a few times. This pad here. And the card of the episode goes to the O-Pee-Chee Platinum Retro of Austin Matthews. This design, very, 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 very simple in my opinion. But, you know, it's straight to the point. You got your team logo there. You got your card set there in the corner. And you got your player name. And you got the player photo, you know, with the very, very faint background. Kind of sticks out a little bit more. And of course, it's got that shininess to it. It's not a crazy card by any means, but it is a very nice looking card. Now, I don't quite understand the pink on the back. I don't get that. but all right, change it up, I guess. Next year, who knows? Might be purple, might be beige. Who knows? They're just switching up colors, like using every color in the rainbow, I guess. But there we have it, guys. Austin Matthews is the card of today's episode. One of the most amazing memory lane episodes to date. At least that's how I'm going to look at it at this point. That was awesome, and I want to thank John Carlo for sending in that parcel. We still have more to do. We still have more to dip into on that. Be sure to come back for the next episode where we are going to hit that. That probably didn't come out right, but regardless, it will get done. So I want to thank you once again for joining me today on In the Box, a Hockey Card Show, and always remember that collecting does not have to break the bank. So until next time, just keep your amazing collection going and growing. Stay safe. Take care.